Are younger Black Americans shifting away from Israel, or is it more complicated as you describe?
It is much more complicated. When we're doing all the surveys that have been done, particularly post-October 7th in the United States, show the trending for young people in general more pro-Palestine, not Black or white or Hispanic, but just in general younger people. That has a lot to do with propaganda and a certain amount of politics and everything like that. We have not seen anything significant that has measured the Black community, older or younger, that shows it leaning more pro-Palestine, right? What we have seen, however, is political. Since October the 7th, they're finding in the United States, I can't speak for, other places, those who consider themselves leaning more left, I'm not making a partisan statement, just a factual statement, tend to identify more with the Palestinians.
Okay.
Those more right, with Israel and with the plight, particularly since October 7th. Now, again, it's for those who are saying I'm reducing it. It is complicated. It's complicated. I'll have to interject this real quick because one of the things that we've seen over the last year or so is on the right a growing anti-Semitism.
Correct.
And a growing identification, not so much with the Palestinians, but against Israel, right? So that's something, we know some of that is artificial and that it's being kind of interjected by some other actors, whether it's Qatar or China. We know some of that's happening on social media, but there's an ugly side of that on the right as well. So my point is that when it comes to Black American youth, we don't have any rubrics that measure it specifically, but what we do have is a general understanding that it's political, right? And then much less cultural. Let me say this last thing. I was just today, a couple hours ago, in Tel Aviv at the memorial for Joshua Molo. His body was one of the ones of the hostages, of the deceased hostages that was returned. The ambassador of Tanzania was there, and ambassador of Cote d'Ivoire was there, and it was just an amazing, moving ceremony. And I was telling other people that when Joshua Molo's murder went viral by the terrorists who murdered him, right? Many people, we were measuring this ourselves, unscientifically, but we were observing social media. Many Black Americans, left or right, eyes were open. Their thing was, he's not Israeli, he's not Jewish, and they didn't just watch his murder posted on social media by the terrorist, but they watched the celebration of his murder, him being called racial names, and it made them say, wait a minute, we heard Israel was an apartheid, Israel was racist, and this is supposed to be a fight for liberation. Even if it was for liberation, why are they slaughtering and laughing at and mocking this African young man who has nothing to do with the quote-unquote conflict? That is an example of kind of conversations that are being had in real time.